What is going on, people? My name is Attraction. Today hopefully starting off on our second channel with a bit of FIFA 15 career mode. As you can see on screen now, guys, we're going to do it with my boyhood club, Aston Villa. So go straight into it. We're going to get through all of the emails that go through a bit of a squad report and identify some transfer targets and areas of the team which we can improve on and all that other good stuff as well. So let's jump straight into it. So here we go, guys. This is our email box. As you can see, we have an email from the Aston Villa board. We've got from the chief executive, our assistant manager, our scout Callum Sarr, and yet again the Aston Villa board. So for the first email, we need to reach the round of 16 stage for the domestic cup, which is either the FA Cup or the Capital One Cup. In terms of our transfer market information, you know, it's not really something that we need to be informed about, I want to say, but you know, we can make moves if we need to, and if I feel that we need an improvement in a certain area of a squad or just a bit of squad depth there, we can go out and buy a player. But our assistant manager has, you know, sort of provided us with a little bit of a tip saying that we should look for a wide midfielder, which, you know, it's something I am looking to bring into the club, or some sort of player. But I'm not going to just spend, you know, 2-3 million on an average player. I want to spend a good chunk of our £16 million transfer budget on a decent player. So that's that. Our scout Callum Sarr has said, you know, he just wants to say hello and inform us what types of scouting he can do. He can scout by region, he can scout by player specific and stuff like that. So you know, that's very nice to have a decent scout on board, not going to lie. And as for our league objective, we need to finish mid-table, which, you know, it's not going to be too hard, I want to say, but you know, it's Aston Villa. In the last few years we have been struggling near the bottom of the table and scrapping relegation just by the skin of our teeth. So we do need to improve some of our squad positions, which is what I'm going to look to do now. So let's jump straight into it. So here we go, guys. These are some of the players for some of the positions that I want to sort of provide a little bit of squad depth for, and you know, just to improve the overall squad with. I think the main priority for us this season is to find a decent left back, and Luke Garbutt is certainly one of them players that I would love to fill that left back position with. For a 21-year-old English left back, you know, he's got some decent stats, a load of greenery there, and he's still got time to prove and time to grow, which means that if we sign him this season, it'll be an absolute steal for us and an absolute bargain. So I might just put a sort of, his loan listed that his contract is expiring in 12 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer a season-long loan with an offer of 3 million. Do I go with 3 million or do I go with 4 million? That is the question. So I'm going to go with a 4 million future fee for Luke Garbutt if he wants to join us on the end of his loan spell. And if we sign him, I think that's an absolute bargain, because he can then grow and blossom into an absolutely world-class left back, which is something that I'm looking to do, because I don't want to be signing superstars and stuff like that. I don't know why. Okay, the board will not allow us to offer such a high fee for this player, so it looks like we're going with 3 million. Hopefully the board will let us. Okay. We're not going to be offering Luke Garbutt or Everton a future fee, so it looks like it's going to be a full season on loan for Luke Garbutt. Another player that I really want to sign is Idrissa Gueye. Now, in real life, Villa have actually signed this player from Lille, which is a team in the French league. And he's an absolute monster on the game. He's just technically gifted, and it's someone we need in the centre of that part, because although Carlos Sanchez is a bit of a rock and he's just an absolute monster, Idrissa Gueye is a step higher than him. He's just more technically gifted than Carlos Sanchez. So I'm gonna put in a cheeky offer for Gueye. I'm gonna put in £5 million for him. That's 4 million, and see what Lille come back with. Now, these 4 players, Sam Byram, Andros Townsend, Robbie Brady and Bakary Sakho, I want to try and sign at least 2 of them, and I've got my eyes on Bakary Sakho and Sam Byram, just to add a bit of squad depth and to add an overall improvement in terms of quality. So I'm going to inquire about Sakho, because he's only got 12 months left on his contract, and I'm going to inquire about Byram. So hopefully we get reasonable offers or sort of recommendations for fees for these players, and let's see what them clubs come back with. So Wolves got back to us saying, in response to your recent inquiry of Bakary Sakho, we must inform you that we have no interest in allowing Sakho in joining your team. That's a bit of a ball ache, but you know, that doesn't mean that we can't buy him. So I'm going to put in a cheeky 3.5 million bid for him. I always do that. So let's try and see if we can get Saka on board. Leeds have also got back to us saying, in your response of your recent inquiry for Byron, we will consider a bid in the region of £4.7 million. And to be fair, that is quite expensive for a Championship player now. I know I'm going to be a bit contradictive there, because I just put in a 3.5 million bid for Saka, but 4.7 million for a 21-year-old right midfielder who can play right back and is very versatile, it's a bit expensive. So I'm going to see if I could try and offload someone from our team that we've already got, and you know, he's not really an important factor of the team. So who can we put in to sweeten up the deal and bring that price tag down? Right, so I put in an offer transfer sum of 2 million, and Alan Hutchins is worth around about 1.7 million. So I'm going to offer Leeds this, and hopefully they accept it and we can sign our first player. And as well as that, Everton got back to us saying we have decided to reject the £0 future fee option you inserted into your bid to take Luke Garber on loan. But I'm sorry, Everton, but you know, our board isn't really allowing us to sort of... Ooh, to be fair, he's only worth 1.7 million max. So if I put, let's say, a 1.7 million bid in at the end of this season, and hopefully Garbutt signs, that'll be an absolute steal and an absolute bargain for us. So hopefully Luke Garbutt will sign at the end of this season. But there we go, guys. Wolves have accepted our 3.5 million offer for Bakary Saka. We're going to go into the contract offer now and offer him, well, £40,000 a week for a Championship player. It's a bit expensive, don't you think? Is he worth it, guys? You know what, I actually do think he is. So I'm going to put him as a crucial first team player to give sort of Scott Sinclair a bit of competition and hopefully get him playing well and playing good football. So £40,000 a week is a bit expensive, but I'm going to go with it. And also, Lille have rejected our offer for Idrissa Gueye, and we can't accept the terms because the sum is too low, and we believe that he's worth more than that. So I'm going to put in a fresh bid for him, and let's say, shall we... You know what? I'm going to offer another £1.5 million on top of the 5 million already. And we're going to add a player in which I think is not going to have a place in the first team, which is Charles Nzogbia. He's getting old now, and you know, he's taking up a huge chunk of the wage budget. So if we can offload him and bring in Gay, you know, we're winning because we're getting a better player that, you know, needs to be in a position that we need to fill. And we're getting a bit of our wage budget back, which we can hopefully use to sign other players with. But I'm going to end the video here, guys, because I don't want to really make our first signing this episode. It might happen next episode. Fingers crossed that happens anyways. But if you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would be really much appreciated. If you want, guys, you can recommend some players in the comment section down below. Be sure to go check out one of these videos from my main channel on screen now. And thank you all for watching, guys, and I shall be back soon with a brand new video.